Miska, Muska, we've got Pops. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel, enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, as you guys could already see in the thumbnail and caption, we're going to be taking a closer look at the next Pop Digital set that arrived in hand. And honestly, I must say, I am so impressed with how quick Funko and Drop have been shipping these out lately. This is the third set that we received this month. We got Back to the Future, Powerpuff Girls, and now Mickey and Friends. And this set was really quick. I remember these were just redeemed and they got shipped out right after. So I'm impressed. I hope they keep it up, because if they keep doing this, I think more people will start getting in on the Pop Digitals and open packs, redeem. Because before it was like 7, 8, 9 months of waiting till you receive the Pops physically. And I know it's tough to keep up with all the drops they have and everything, and it's expensive. It adds up quick, especially if you're like me, who rips a lot of packs. But either way, I'm impressed. I hope they keep doing it. And this set did not sell out. It was one of the bigger burn sets, and honestly, I wasn't too surprised because I know a lot of people were not a fan of their choice. And honestly, I like Disney so much that that's why I supported this drop. I actually enjoyed the Funko Pops, but they could have done a much better first Disney Pop Digital set. And I kind of think Disney was the one that kind of said, if you want to make a set from us, this is what you got to make in a set. And I think that's exactly what happened, because I feel like Funko and Drop could have done something much more creative. I actually would have liked if they did like a Disney 100 set and maybe bring some characters we've never seen before, like Todd and Copper from Fox and Hound, Tarzan, those Jungle Book Pops that were coming out soon. They could have used some of those in the set. There's Oliver and Company. I'm trying to think. It's hard. There's so many Disney Pops that have not been made yet, but honestly, I could think of like hundreds. And I think that would have been a more fun set to have like a mixed variety of Disney characters. But either way, this set's cool. And before we actually take a look at these, I want to mention how big the burn was. It made these Pops way more limited than what the sticker counts say. We'll take a look at the actual counts later, but let's go and move on to what the actual Pops are. First legendary in the set, we have Pete. Now, this one is awesome. Now, the stickers show, I think it's 1,800. Yeah, 1,800 pieces, but this is cool. So this is the first ever Pete Funko Pop outside of the Kingdom Hearts one. So I believe that's true, but this is such a cool looking piece. He's massive and it's a pretty heavy pop. I absolutely love it. I think this was my personal favorite legendary in the set, and I think this set was definitely slept on. This guy was going for like 28 bucks, $30, and people knew it was going to end up being a super limited piece. But either way, I did pick up a lot from the secondary market outside of the ones I pulled from my packs. Here's the backside. You can see the actual card. He's awesome. This is a really cool Funko Pop. Next up, we have Daisy Duck, much lighter Funko Pop. It feels crazy going from this heavy guy to this one, but this is definitely my least favorite redeemable in the collection. I feel like they could have done something a little more fun with Daisy Duck, but here's the backside. You could see the card. And once again, if you're new to this, if you open up packs and you pull the card, for example, this one, it's a legendary. If you ever pull a legendary or a grail, you can get a token when redemption begins, and you can redeem that token to receive the actual physical Funko Pop. Next up, we have Donald Duck. I actually like this one. He's like in his golfing outfit, and he's angry, of course. What else do you expect from Donald Duck? Here's the next backside. You can see the actual card for Donald. This one's cool. I think this one's definitely much better than the Daisy. And then our last legendary is Goofy. So this one was the most popular legendary from all of them. He had a pretty nice value being held onto since the beginning, and I think it's still going for a pretty good amount right now. This guy, I think the lowest he ever was like 38 to 40, and then he shot up to like the 50 range really quick. And then towards the end of redemption, he was sitting at like $60 to $70. And I think that's exactly where he's at right now, around $70 to $80. So he's still holding a nice value. And honestly, we all know the first original Goofy Pop was a creepy looking one, and a lot of the newer Goofies are much better looking pops, including this one. I love it. Here's the backside. You can see he is fishing. So this was a really fun card digitally too. I really enjoyed the design on the set overall, but this guy's really cool. And that brings us to the next pop, which is the grail of the collection. It is Minnie Mouse. She's limited to 999 pieces according to the sticker. But let me just tell you guys right now, she's actually almost, I think she's actually half of that. So I think she was like 425 pieces, somewhere around there. And that is crazy. For a Disney Funko Pop, the older Disney Pops, like the D23 Lotso I have back here, was limited to 480 pieces. So this Minnie Mouse is basically now as limited as those older LE 480 piece Disney Pops. Now, I'm going to be honest, I know it's not like the best looking Funko Pop, but as a Disney fan, you probably want this in your collection if I'm not wrong. Maybe not, I don't know. But I do think it's a really nice looking Minnie Mouse Pop. And here's the back side. You can see the card. I really like the card. It has like a light tone to it. It looks really cool. But that is the grail of the collection. Like I said, super limited. This whole set is pretty much grail numbers because they're all lower than 900 pieces. And that brings us to our final pop from this collection. It is the royalty Mickey Mouse. I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty bummed when they did not give us a Freddy Funko for this collection. I don't know why. Maybe because Disney just didn't allow it, which is weird because there are Freddy Funkos as Disney characters already. I would have absolutely loved if they gave us like a Freddy Funko with like Mickey ears on or just something cool. Just something. I wanted to see a Freddy in a Disney outfit. That would have been fun. But either way, this is still a really cool pop. I know there is a common pop that is pretty much very similar to this one, but this one looks way better. You have a B on top. I don't know if you can see it right now. You'll see a better one when we get it out of the box. And once again, this guy is way more limited than what the sticker shows. What is it, 2,500 pieces? And he's like under 700 pieces. So he is way more limited than what the sticker shows. This entire set is limited. And here are the final numbers for this collection, guys. It is insane how limited this whole set is. And I still think the values on these are super low. So if you guys are trying to get these for your collection, I would get them now because I think once the market starts to have less and less available, people are going to realize that these are actually pretty cool. And they're super limited pieces and the prices will slowly shoot up over time. So I'd say get them while you can. Now, if any of you are interested in adding any of these to your collection, I actually have a pretty good handful of extra duplicates that I would be happy to sell or trade. If you're interested, just message me over on Instagram and we could probably work something out. Once again, here we have the full set of the Mickey and Friends Funko Pop digital collection. Of course, we got to get them all out of the boxes for a closer look. So let's go ahead and get to the magic in 3, 2, 1. And they're out. Hot diggity dog. This Pete is awesome. I absolutely love the details on this one. And like I said earlier, this is the first ever Pete Funko Pop outside of the Kingdom Hearts set, which I love my Kingdom Hearts Pops. Kingdom Hearts is one of my all-time favorite video games, if not my personal favorite. Kingdom Hearts 2 is just... oh, I love that game. But this pop came out looking really good. Funko did a great job with the black eyes transitioning with the black face. A lot of people were worried about that, but it looks really good. I do like the size of it. It's a heavy pop. I like the design with the cash in his hand. I just think this is a great addition to the Mickey and Friends collection. Then we have Daisy Duck. This one's probably my least favorite in the set. Not because it's not a cool pop. It's pretty cool. It's just that I think they could have done something a lot more fun for Daisy. Then we have Donald Duck, another one like Daisy. I think they could have done something a little more fun for him, but I still enjoy this one. I like the hat. I like that he's holding the golf club. And then we also have his expression being awesome, all angry as always like Donald Duck. And then his posture looks great too. So it is a pretty cool one. Then we have Goofy. This was the fan favorite of the 4 legendaries. He always had the highest value of the 4. during the token time, during the release and all that. So I understand why. Seeing it in person, he looks really good. We already know the first Goofy Pop was not a good looking one. And then they recently made a couple of other Goofies, which all look great. But this one's really fun. It reminds me of the Goofy movie, which I think a lot of people probably think of it too when they see this pop. So I think this one's definitely a fun one. I really like this one and Pete. So from the 4 legendaries, I might have to go with Pete as my favorite though. These two, I think they could have done a much better job. These 4 legendaries though, if you looked at the counts earlier that I shared, they're all under 850 pieces. That is insane. So that is pretty much grail numbers. Even if these two are not that exciting pieces, people are going to want these over time due to their limited piece counts. Then we have the Grail Minnie Mouse. Sticker says 999 pieces. However, she's only limited to 445 pieces. That is absolutely insane for a Disney Funko Pop, especially nowadays, because we already know things are really overproduced by Funko outside of the NFTs. And since this set did have a burn, it made all these figures a lot more limited than they already were. So I do think this is definitely my favorite Minnie Mouse Pop that exists. I know it's not the coolest piece ever, but being that limited and being one of the biggest Disney characters, part of the Fab Five, I think over time, this is definitely going to be a massive grail. Then we have the Mickey Mouse Royalty Pop. So to get this one, you have to have all the common cards, uncommon cards, rare cards, and epic cards to get this piece. And there is a Mickey Mouse Pop very similar to this already. However, this one is a big upgrade from it personally. So you can see there is the B on top of his head. He's also holding, well, he's not holding it, but there's a stand right there with the music sheet. I just think he's awesome. And once again, he's like around 750 pieces or something like that. I don't remember all the counts. I already shared it. If you want, I could just pop it on the screen for you guys once again over here so you guys can see it once again. These are all super limited pieces. I think they all look fun. Definitely a fun set in my opinion. I think these were undervalued and people slept on them. But let's go ahead and get those 360 spins. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think of the Mickey and Friends Funko Pop digital set in physical form after seeing them? I know this set was not popular like I said earlier, but I think they actually came out pretty cool. No, they're not the best Disney Funko Pops ever, and neither are they the best choice they could have done for a Disney Pop digital set, but I still think they're really cool, and the fact that they are super limited pieces, I think they will hold up a nice value over time because they're Disney collectibles. Disney fans are insane. I know it because I'm one of them, but either way, guys, I enjoyed the set. Hopefully, the next time we have a Disney set, we could have a Freddy Funko, or maybe even a Proto the dog or Franny. Imagine a Proto as Pluto. That would be adorable. But either way, I am excited because we do have a Disney afternoon drop coming out in June, along with DC, which I'm thankfully safe with that one for the most part, other than the Freddy Funko. I'm not really big on DC outside of the Dark Knight, so most likely I will not be ripping open packs unless they're like super cool redeemables and I want to get them as like traders. But either way, Disney afternoon, definitely interested. I'm really hoping to have a great drop for that one and maybe a Freddy Funko. I'm excited. I cannot wait to see what we'll be getting. But either way, I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. Truly appreciate your time and your support. Let me know what you guys like in the next videos. Thank you all for watching and peace.